Why don't I like the iPhone? I can't call reject. That's my biggest hang up with the iPhone. Amongst it doesn't have NFC technology. It doesn't have wireless charging. It doesn't support Adobe. It's very limited. I can't even change my desktop view, I guess you want to call it, on my background unless I jailbreak my phone, breaking the warranty. Simple apps that make life normal, I have to get them through Cydia. That's forcing me to jailbreak my phone. So all the great things that I love about iPhone get negated by those things. And on the flip side, Android, which I fell in love with after coming off of Apple because of the aforementioned things that the iPhone can't do, which most basic Android devices do, it just got played out. Like everywhere you go, all of the software and pretty much the features are the same, and they're just minimal differences between each of the major Android devices, being the differences being the maker and the quality of the device. So Samsung, in my personal opinion, they suck. As far as phones are concerned, it's rare that I come across people that own Samsung devices that they don't constantly complain about the charger port being too loose, or in the phone not
virus database has been updated.
Taking a charge, having viruses, not starting or shutting down in the middle of a phone call, or just completely going dead, not being able to keep a steady charge. Those are the complaints that I have about Samsung. And you know, there's so many different Android makers out there, and I think that's probably one of the problems. But my go-to brand for a while was HTC. I really like their quality of product that they put out. It's just still Android software. You know, I was a little intrigued by the HTC One when that one dropped, just because of the speakers actually being on the outside of the phone, the front-facing part, which is kind of similar to Apple, since their speakers on the front side. It gives you a much richer quality, a better sound when you're playing on the speaker, and the speaker is a lot stronger. But recent developments have made me fall out of touch with HTC. And you know, I was thinking about going to Windows. I was really hooked on Windows. The thought of Windows, at least. You know, the interconnectivity with all of my devices, supposedly playing well with my Xbox and allowing me to play my Xbox games on my phone, in theory. And also being a remote control for my Xbox. Also an additional controller for my laptop or tablet. You know, Xbox Live Music. But then just basic apps that I have already either loaded onto that iOS system or the Android market, I would lose access to those. At least, you know, with my iOS, no matter what type of iPhone I get, I'll keep all my apps. And the same with any Android phone. If I switch makers, it doesn't matter. All of my apps that I've previously purchased, I'll be able to get them back. I'm not so sure if I'm willing to start a third time, just to be quite honest. And then after playing around with my grandmother's Windows 8, I really just started not to like some of the aspects of it. Maybe I need to give it a try on a touchpad, but you know, so I'm looking for something phone people. Wow me.